So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Haaland! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Downs. Rodri. Doku. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Downs. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Semenyo. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Haaland. Decent chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Downs. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. O'Reilly cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Southampton clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Harwood Bellis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a hit! Sensational from Haaland!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Downs. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. O'Reilly, Rodri, now it's Haaland, and he's being shifted off it. O'Reilly towering just about within shooting range, denied by an instinctive save.
O'Reilly really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Stood up well to him there. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Semenyo. And it's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri tries one from range. Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through?
Southampton really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Doku. He's got away. Good ball, good take. Oh, good spread. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 19 minutes is
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
He'll try from distance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bernardo Silva. Nicked it back promptly. Haaland going forward. And he's let fly. Downs. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Doku. And that's going right the way across. Not the most accurate pass. No, he's overshot the green. Kusanov does really well to win the ball there. Downs. Kusanov does well to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Harwood Bellis. Now it's Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Semenyo. Now it's Doku. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pinches it off him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. O'Reilly. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
O'Reilly clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Harwood Bellis. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And That is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Cherky charging forward, the ball at his feet. Downs. Semenyo wins the duel this time. Harwood Bellis. Gahey producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Harwood Bellis. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Harwood Bellis. And he thumps it clear. Harwood Bellis. Cherky. Now it's Haaland. Rodri with the slide tackle there. Haaland bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's the booking, always looked it. Harwood Bellis. Doku. Here's Rodri. Semenyo. That is good alertness. Downs. Now this could be a chance. Good effort from distance. Oh, nicely intercepted. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
There they are. Please welcome our players,
45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
first time we've seen them try that. It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Cherky has created one goal already. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Now Semenyo. He's on it. Can he get away? O'Reilly promptly onto that, and that is that. That's going wide left. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Cherky goes looking wide, and it's O'Reilly. And he's gone searching crossfield. Played back into the centre. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva running with the ball. Tries from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Mateus Nunes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it out wide. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. They're back on the ball again. Harwood Bellis. And he's only too happy to take that back. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Semenyo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man. That's been intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great leap! And he's straight offside. Fierce, close defending.
71,649.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland goes for the shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Downs. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. And smartly reclaimed. Just eases him off the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Space for him to turn and look. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. And he's heaved it away. Harwood Bellis. Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Doku. Jackie. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Harwood Bellis. Now it's Haaland. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's having a hit! Oh, it's a vicious effort. He's found a way through. Semenyo cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily. Now it's Haaland. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And no, that was never going to make it. Downs. He's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. And there's a goal. And they're back in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Downs. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Downs. Southampton disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Doku.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Quality ball. Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's intervened well there. Cherki. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. O'Reilly. Here's Doku. And it's Rodri. Doku. Haaland. Tries one from range. Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
79 minutes is number 9.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri. That has been slung wide. And he's there to get it away. Downs. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Haaland. Downs. Haaland. Spread it left. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. And he lines up a cross. And he's cleared it back out. And claimed it back swiftly. He'll try from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The final 5 minutes. That's destined for the flank. Good ball, good take.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
All the way back. Harwood Bellis. Reinders is the guilty party there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 27. Coming on the field. Number 9.
I think we're just about done here. And they've got rid. Downs. Larin. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Oh, Moose with the cross. Oh, well played, well played. Downs. Harwood Bellis. Savinho. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Larin. Gehi gets a foot in here. Now it's Haaland. Always goal side. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Downs. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. A probing pass, not the most accurate pass. Tries from a long way out. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.